Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our favorite faction. By our, I mean mine, and that is just because they are so absolutely pitiful that let me tell you what, it is fun to watch them. And you might be wondering, what faction could that be? Well, if this ain't a telltale sign, then I don't know what is. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing the Skaven go against Norska today. Norska, of course, being the Vikings up here. You see them waiting to engage with the Skaven. If you guys are looking forward to this battle and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button. And yeah, let's get things rolling here. So, up front for the Skaven, we have a... I don't even know. A Gortich? Gortich? I have not seen this unit before. It's been a while since I played Warhammer, so maybe they added new units. I don't know, but either way, that dude's pretty sick. But as you saw there, some artillery is firing off into this unit of Marauder Champions. This is a great unit to target down for the Skaven. The Marauder Champions are a very, very, very deadly and good unit. Also getting a little bit of hits on those Marauders there just to the right. And yeah, we're also seeing some Doom Flayers push up hard to the left here. Now Norska did bring a lot of cav, as you can see here. Just cav on cav on cav, which is pretty normal for Norska. They also brought a dragon back here. You can see we have the Chaos Frost Dragon, and then down below we do have Feral Mammoth, a Norskin Giant, and then some Norskin Trolls there. And then on the far left, you can see that they do have some units down here that are already pushing forward. We see some Marauder Horsemen and other fast-moving units staying down below here to try to outflank the Skaven. Now the Skaven are committing fully to the center. See rattling guns opening up into Wulfric the Wanderer here. An excellent target, because if they can take out Wulfric early on in this battle, that's going to be a massive loss for Norska. You can see here the Skaven pushing in there. The greatest unit in the game, Skaven Slaves. But yeah, no, they already got Wulfric to break, which is big. Oh wait, no, he's steady. His banner was just suppressed there. But yeah, you can see that doing a great job here of just targeting down these back units. The Marauders need some more reinforcements here. Actually, never mind. They push forward their Giant and their Mammoth over here to the left, and they have the Dragon back here landing on those rattling guns. So an excellent use of those units there. And then at the same time, the Hell Pit Abomination has decided to engage with that Chaos Frost Dragon. That Hell Pit Abomination is going to win that fight 9 times out of 10. Whew, this battle's getting going here, huh? And so now also in the back here we see the Doom Flayers going to town on some Marauder Spearmen and some normal Marauders there with great weapons, and then we have some Marauders with throwing axes there to help support as well. Now those flanking units that we saw down here earlier are now on the move and are up here engaging with the Skaven right flank. The Skaven do not have a whole lot in terms of dealing with some of these units. They do have some Eshin Triads, which are already breaking to some of these Skin Wolves here. That is not good for the Skaven at all, as you start to see their Night Runners fall back as Marauders pour down over the hill. Also, the only people that they had to hold this right flank were Skaven Slaves. So now you see Marauders starting to pour in from behind into that rear of the Skaven. And now the Skaven are doing a great job here right now, but now that they're starting to get outflanked, things might start to get a little dicey, as you see Wulfric pushing back into some Storm Vermin here. That is not a great sight at all. This is a sick sight though. Look at this. This is what I love about Warhammer. I mean, this is just like picturesque right here. Like, what other game has this? Just has this look to it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just beauty. Straight up beauty. But as you can see now, the poor Skaven are starting to waver. Their center's starting to waver. We see Plague Monks starting to waver. We see Storm Vermin wavering and breaking due to being terrified. If I had to guess, it's probably from the fact that this Feral Mammoth is absolutely stomping them, along with this Norskin Giant. And then also the push that the Marauders have going downhill right now, followed behind those Norskin Ice Trolls, is not great for the Skaven. And now we see the Skaven falling back on all fronts, which is not good. The Skaven falling back can really only spell one thing here, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to be defeat. Now they do have a way to turn this thing around. They do have some warp locks back here that are still alive. We have some Night Runners fighting some Skin Wolves. The Skin Wolves should win this. Although we are taking some damage to these Night Runners. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, are the Night Runners going to kill these Skin Wolves? That's nuts. I would have never guessed that in a million years. But anyways, moving on to other parts of the battlefield, now we do see that the Chaos Frost Giant has returned and is now landing on some of those retreating units, trying to continue to waver them and break them off the battlefield. But it is not looking good for the Skaven right now. We see the balance of power also swinging in favor of the of Norska. And now, oh my gosh, I've seen dead rats down here. Dear Lord. And they just didn't have the quantity. They will never have the quality, right? It's just all about quantity. In this battle, Skaven just did not have the quantity to come out on top. And ladies and gentlemen, with Norska breaking the Skaven center, that is where I'm going to end this video off. So I'd like to thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy it and would like to see more like it in the future, of course let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button, and of course ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all next time. Peace!